What's up, guys? It's Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Hope you guys had a great Easter. And we are at a start of another week. This is going to be the autograph recap of what I got signed at Bristol Motor Speedway. Now, I know on Friday we was actually going to go down, but the rain, it was just basically going to wash everything out. So I was like, I'm not doing it, and we didn't go. Grayson was due to go with me that day. Obviously, we didn't go, though, so we waited till Saturday. Now, Grayson did not go with me Saturday, so what happened was I told him to pick out at least 1 to 2 hero cards per person that he had, and I would throw them in with mine and get them signed. Now, I done pretty good for him. I think I got like 38 for him signed. Some of his photos and stuff. And you guys know I always like to help Grayson. Obviously, he's my son. And anytime I can try and help him out, I do. But total altogether, between mine and his stuff combined, everything that I got signed on Saturday, I got 204 autographs. So that was pretty good for a day's work at Bristol. And the rain, we kind of had a couple sprinkles here and there. Nothing really bad, major. We just had to kind of cover up the stuff and whatnot. But overall, it turned out to be a decent day. And nothing that I show is going to be in particular order. I did, however, separate mine and his stuff. So I can kind of do it like that. I mainly focused on hero cards this time. I mean, I've gotten a boatload of hero cards recently. And I'm trying to get some of that stuff signed up and moved on. Normally I have stacks of cards, but really didn't do that as much. Kind of focused on it every now and then when I would grab one and I could kind of see I could get another one signed, whatever. But we're 2 minutes in and I haven't showed the first thing. So like I said, no particular order. I will say though that this stuff here first is Grayson's, and then once it transitions from his to mine, I will say. So we got a Corey LaJoy. Some of Grayson's photos that I got signed for him. There's a Daniel Suarez. Here's a Noah Gragson. We've got Austin Dillon. I guess he needs to get Richard Childress on that. Let's see, Miss Haley Deegan. We got Timmy Hill. Carried that around for a while. And then we got Jake Garcia. And he remembered taking this just a couple weeks ago. And he was like, what's his name? So he signed it to him. So that's pretty cool. So that's the photos and stuff like that. Then we move on into the hero cards. We got Matt Crafton. He was using somebody's silver. And it didn't work out that great. Got Grant Enfinger. These hero cards are probably going to be all over the place. Tyler Reddick. Ty Dillon. Corey LaJoy. We got Ross. William Byron. So basically, I think Grayson got something of everybody that basically stopped. If I got him, he basically got him. Noah. Chris Busher. He got Eric Jones added to his legacy. And Eric had to re-sign it. It was a mess. The pen was not working good. So it is what it is. Kyle Busch. Todd Gilliland. Martin Truex. Christopher Bale. He had a bad writing black, but he wouldn't switch or anything. Michael McDowell. Another McDowell. Bubba Wallace. Austin Cindric. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. So I got a lot to put up for Mr. Grayson. Daniel Suarez. And Randy hooked Grayson up with this one. He said, I got to get him on this. The Dr. Pepper. We always kid around with Grayson on that. And Bubba. Brad K. Blaney. BJ McLeod. Alex Bowman. Austin Dillon, Taylor Gray, another Haley Deegan, another Deegan. Grayson got his couple of his Deegans signed, so he was happy with that. Brett Holmes, and the final one for Grayson is Joey Logano. So just Grayson not being there and me having to work both mine and his stuff, that's why I couldn't do everything like I normally do, because it gets tough. So that's what we got for him. So he knocked out some stuff, and that was awesome. All right, now everything going forward is mine, and I did work my butt off getting all this stuff. All right, Grant Enfinger. No particular order on everything. Another Grant. Corey. Some of these are doubles, so they may wind up in sales or something like that. Alex Bowman. I thought that clear one looked cool. Another Bowman. Crafton. Chase Briscoe. I've still got to work on getting those mystery packs ready. I know I've been saying it, and I guess I need to do some hero card ones too over time. And guys, can y'all believe this? But I got Ty Gibbs. He signed 3 for me. You'll see a photo here in a little bit, but it was stupid the way he done it. BJ McLeod. And he was saying it was great to see me. Hope to see Gray soon. So we'll get him down there sometime. Another. And here's the photos I got. Ty Gibbs signed right on my face. He was like, just let me sign over your face. I was like, really? Come on, man. Got Ty Gibbs. That's one I didn't think I would even get signed. I was like, why did I even get it developed? Brad K. And I crossed off another one. I'm slowly but surely chopping off at these. These came all the way back from 2015. And I took pictures of the entire field, and I was just trying to get them signed over time. As the AC comes on, you may hear it. I got Haley Deegan to sign this, but she signed it upside down, so no big deal. I guess it's signed either way you look at it. So there it is. And then we got Haley. That one. Signed it in red, and then I was like, hey, wait. Sign the rest in black. So got her on the Enzo card. As long as they're signed. On the Ford Performance and the Idahoan. Looks like I put all my drivers kind of together. So don't be hating on me, guys, when you see multiples of the same guy. I mean, they were willing to sign it. I asked them, and they signed it. So Rajah Caruth, Jake Garcia, Taylor Gray, Corey Heim, Brett Holmes. He was commenting how those were older. We got a little stack of Stuart Friesens here. I don't know why, but he eludes me a lot of times. And I'd collected some of these up. Some of them are newer, though. But these look the same, but there is a variation, obviously, with the size. So I thought that was neat. There's that one. That one, I didn't even think about it. He drove Cup. I could got him on the flag, which I didn't have that one with me. That crap. And you can tell, though, I was focusing on these hero cards. I'm trying to get them moved out because I've got so many that I need to get signed. Mike Dillon. And this was interesting. I got Ross and Justin Marks. First time I ever gotten Justin Marks, I believe. Other than maybe years ago if he ran in the truck series or something, like at Martinsville or something. Speaking of, it'd be great for them to have a autograph session again in Martinsville. There's Ross. Some more Rosses here. Like I say, I appreciate all these guys signing like they do. And I mean, I asked, would you sign these? And sure, they done it. I was glad to finish this one up. I got Cindric on it right there. And then, see, I'd already had Chase Briscoe and Ty Majeski, so it was awesome to get the that one completed. Got some Austin Dillons. Brad. It's a classic Brad there. There's another Brad. And I got one in the 6. You can always tell when he's rushing. Corey LaJoy. He tried to put the number on this one. Kind of funny. You can see it there at the end. Then we go to Kyle Busch. I was happy that I got mine in Grayson's. That was the 2 that I chose. Now this one, next one, like I said, I asked him what he signed, and he signed some going in, and then he signed like the other half going out. So I didn't get all these at one time. But appreciate you, Mr. Ryan Blaney. And I'm sure in the long run, some of these will probably wind up in the auctions or something like that. I know several of you, it's going to be looking and oohing and ahhing at them. So he was like, man, it's just like so many sponsors. I was like, no kidding. But I think I may have wiped out my Blaney section that I had. Like I said, if you guys want to hate on me, whatever, but he was willing to sign them. I was like, you don't have to sign them all. He's like, no, that's fine. He's like, it's cool that I've got a quick name, not a long name to sign. I still got to get Brad and Joey on that one, so we'll finish that one up eventually. All right, Chase Briscoe. He picked that one up that morning on the hauler. So got that signed. Then AJ Allmendinger. Finished this one up. I've got AJ, Daniel, and Landon Castle on that one now, so that's awesome. Chris Buescher, same way. Don't be hating. I got first half, and then I had a bunch, and then he was like, hey, I'll sign all those. Like, really, I appreciate it. And he said, sure, no problem. So I think I'm out of Buschers now. I mean, it was great to get all these, obviously. And he was talking about how many I actually had of different ones, not just the same doubles and stuff. And he said this was one of his favorite cars. I was like, yep, that Bit O'Honey was classic. No doubt. Got to get Brad on that one. So some of these I'm going to have to go through and pull them out. Like this one, I need to get Brad on the back side. That one. That one, I think we might have had a double there. Yeah. And then the Pala. Then we go into C. Bell. Like I said, he had a crappy pen. Not writing good on some of these, or if he just wasn't pushing down one. I don't know what the deal was. But nonetheless, they are signed. And I do appreciate him signing these. Like I said, some of these I got going in and then coming back out. Harrison Burton. It's been a long time since I really focused just on hero cards. But I've kind of been in that little spell where I haven't really been buying as many cards. So I was like, now it's time. And I do that every so often. Now, I already had Booty Barker on this one, but I got Bubba to add on that one, so that's a cool one. We got Bubba on the McDonald's. And right here. One of those McDonald's I got to give to Grayson. There's that one. And they put this QR code, so if you want to scan that, I was like, what's that? Got William Byron. Michael McDowell. McDowell. Appreciate Michael as always. Good to sign like he does. As well as this next one, which is his teammate, Todd Gillen. He was talking about, man, it seems like I see you at a lot of tracks. It's like, yeah, it happens. He likes my son, though. He asked how he was. Todd, he hooked it up on all these. It's always nice when you hit something like this. It's like, man, those were the days. I mean, look at him. Hadn't changed much, but he was younger there for sure. Got Noah Gregson. I added Eric Jones on mine. We got Reddick on a few. He had actually parked right behind us over there. And I think he seen it was somewhat of a mistake when he kept walking through. Reddick. We got Stenhouse on a couple. It's kind of hard to see somewhat on that one. A little bit there too. Alex Bowman, check out that throwback. Back to the Tommy Baldwin days when no one really cared to get Alex. I mean, I hate to be that way, but they really didn't. That's an old Junior Motorsports one. Then we've got Booty Barker on this one. And Ty Dillon. So, crew chief driver combo there. Always like doing that every now and then. Ty Dillon on that one. And I like it because he always includes his number, it seems like. See there? He put 95. Pretty nice when they acknowledge and do that. See? Puts 3 there. Puts 3. Then he goes 13 on that one. Looks like 17 there. Then I got BJ McLeod. Little throwback on him there. And then we got him with JD Motorsports. And then got the Justin Marks, Daniel Suarez. So it's pretty cool that I got both on both both his drivers there. And Daniel Suarez there. Daniel Suarez there. We've been literally showing non-stop. Trying to move his thing. And then our final one is that one. And then I got one die-cast sign. Now, I had some stuff for Larson, but he came running out and didn't sign. But I did purchase this the morning of. This has been on my bucket list for quite some time. And that is the 2018 Mobil 1 Hailie Deegan. This was her first win that she had. And this one has kind of gotten pricey. And I got it for a really good price. And I got it signed, guys. So, signed by Miss Hailie Deegan right there. Couldn't complain with that. Buying it, getting it signed the same day. I will take that. So, that is everything we got signed. Like I said, 204 total autographs for the day. Couldn't complain with that at all. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. This is Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. Consider liking, subscribing if you haven't done so, leaving us a comment. Take care, guys. God bless.